Yeah, I'm really on a roll. I do it like I'm supposed to. Gotta get my credit right. I've been staying up all night, been meditating on my life, balancing all my chakras, affirming what's true for me. I do it real easily. I'm wealthy, I'm healthy, I'm at peace. I deserve respect. I'm wealthy, thank you. I'm healthy, I'm at peace. I deserve respect. Success is coming my way. I'm not here to play. No, I'm not here to play. Vibrating higher than high. I see with my third eye. Yeah, I see with my third eye. I'ma get it. It's already done. It's mine. I've already won. I'ma get it. It's already done. It's mine. I've already won. Living life just like I should. Calm, cool, and collected. Standing on my boundaries. Staying true to me. On the grind every day. Manifesting a better life. Watch it all fall in place. I'm loving this new space. I'm wealthy. I'm healthy. I'm at peace. I deserve respect. I'm wealthy. I'm healthy. I'm at peace. I deserve respect. Success is coming my way. I'm not here to play. No, I'm not here to play. Vibrating higher than high. I see with my third eye. Yeah, I see with my third eye. Success is coming my way. Not here to play. No, I'm not here to play. Vibrating higher than high. I see with my third eye. Yeah, I see with my third eye. I'ma get it.
We got something good for y'all. We got something special for y'all.
Singer, yeah.
Singer,
Songwriter. Musician. Flautist. Bassist. Pianist.
Come on.
Percussionist.
Talk your shit.
Amongst other things.
Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, No Judge Zone, YouTube. This is Miss Paris.
Hi, Paris
but I
here.
call her Bunny.
Yes, good friends do.
Okay. But tell me, Paris, how old are you?
I'm 22.
When is your birthday?
December 3rd.
December 3rd?
Yeah.
Sagittarius.
Yeah, that firepower.
Where are you originally from, Paris?
I'm from Kenner, Louisiana. Though I spent a lot of time in the city of New Orleans. Kenner is right where the airport is, which to me is basically New Orleans. It's just a skip and a hop.
Okay.
Yeah.
You was born and raised in Kenner?
Yeah, I was born in Kenner, raised in Kenner, and moved into the city as a teenager. And I've been in New Orleans pretty much ever since.
Okay. What school did you go to?
I went to a few schools, but I graduated from New Orleans Charter Math and Science High School.
Oh, okay.
We call it Sci-High. We call it Math and Science. It's a really great school, you know. A lot of smart kids go there, and they really do a lot to accommodate their students. Okay. So yeah, shout out to Sci-High.
Sci-High. Any college?
I had a little stint at Delgado. School's not for everybody, I'll say that much.
Okay. Because off camera, you was telling me you're not a cook. I was wondering, did you go to any culinary school?
I went to mom school.
Oh, your mom taught you everything?
Yeah, my mom taught me how to cook. From probably about 5 or 6 years old, I'm in the kitchen. Like, Mom, can I help you chop this bell pepper? Can I help you chop this onion? And so now I can cook, good soul food, all the Creole staples. Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
Gumbo.
Gumbo?
Gumbo and potato salad. Okay. That's my best.
Okay. For those around the world who don't know what gumbo is, yes, there are people that's not from New Orleans that don't know what gumbo is. How could you explain gumbo to the people around the world?
At its core, gumbo is a stew. But gumbo's different from other stews because we use filet. It's dried sassafras from this bush, this tree, and that's what gives it that earthy aromatic flavor. Because you could just have a chicken and sausage and shrimp or whatever stew, but without the filet, it's not a gumbo.
Okay. How was your childhood? Come on.
Oh man, this is the nitty gritty, huh?
Come on.
Wow. Oh, you take me back now. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, but damn. We try to compartmentalize things, or we try to laugh to keep ourselves from crying. My childhood was not the easiest. It was not the best. School for me was a safe haven. As a child from very, very young, I experienced a lot of sexual abuse, basically my entire childhood. And I've been finding ways to cope with it. Therapy works.
Okay.
And finding an outlet for me, it's cooking, it's music, it's writing, it's going and standing out in the sun, even on days when I don't feel like getting out of the bed.
Okay.
But yeah, childhood was a roller coaster. And after I realized the reality of what was happening to me, I left. I said, I'm not dealing with this. I left home and I was out here roaming about the city of New Orleans, a vagrant, a hoe. And now here I am 6 years later, doing my best to turn my life around and really make the best of it and turn the pain into something meaningful that can help others. The ultimate goal is to not let the past define who you are. And I'm not allowing my past to define me.
Okay. So what it was in your childhood, you said sexual abuse. Was it a family friend?
Oh my gosh, I was passed around. And that's the honest truth. I don't know what they were doing to me when I was an infant, but it started, the earliest incident I remember, I was about 3 years old. And at that time it was a family friend, babysitters, uncles, even my father, which is crazy. It's crazy to say this. This is going to be my first time really publicly saying this. Because part of my family, I don't even speak to them anymore because they don't believe that it happened. When there's so many instances of sexual assault and incest on that side of the family, they just brush it under the rug, I guess. And I'm not going to brush it under the rug. But it did happen, and it affects people.
Right.
You can't tell me that I'm crazy. I mean, I am, but only in the good ways. If that makes any sense. So yeah, like me, I think from very young, it was just a game to me. It was just something that happened. It wasn't anything that I thought twice about. But when my father came into the picture and started getting in my bed, it was and trying to get me drunk. It was like, oh my gosh, that was the icing on the cake for me. And that started a very, very serious and very sharp decline in my mental health. And it's something that I've been coping with ever since.
Damn. So, have you ever sought out professional counseling? Like, how do you cope with it?
It's a bunch of different things. So there's these different aspects of our personal well-being, right? We've got like our physical, mental, spiritual, social, financial well-being. And I've sought out professional help. I've actually been in therapy for about 10 years. And I mean, if it wasn't for God first and foremost and my therapist, I wouldn't even be here. For the first time in a long time, like these last couple of years, I'm actually excited to be alive, and I feel like I have something to look forward to. But I've just been making sure that every day I'm doing at least one thing to check off that list on the things that I'm doing for my well-being. Where it's physical, I'm going to take a bubble bath. Mental, I'm going to call my therapist. If I'm having a bad day, I'm going to call my sister. Social, I'm going to, I'll call my sister, I'll call a friend. Financial, right now, it's being disciplined with my saving and saving for a goal and not just putting money aside. And spiritual, I pray every day. I go to church. I speak with my ancestors.
Did you tell your mom? Did your mom know what's happening?
Yeah, she knew. And
what did she say? Or what did she do?
She didn't know who to believe. And, that was all she knew. Her and my dad got together when she was still in middle school. So that was all she knew. They had been together for almost 20 years before he did that to me. So it came around to a point where I wanted to tell my mom, but I didn't tell her first. I told the counselor at my school, and she came to me and she was like, I don't know who to believe. And I was like, well, how do you not know who to believe? How could a child lie about that? What do children really know about sex?
Right.
So they arrested my father at my school the day that I made my statement to the police. And we were doing really good as a family. We were going to move into a house. They were supposed to close on the house that week. And I had this really nice room with like a hexagon shaped window and a little book nook. And, that just broke it all down for our family. It broke apart everything. And after he went to jail, my mom and his family, they were going at it. We ended up having to stay in a hotel and all kinds of mess. And I ended up being bitched into going back to everybody and recanting my statement and saying, no, my dad didn't molest me after all. Wow. I went to the school counselor, my math teacher, my English teacher, the district's attorney, the forensic nurse that was my first like pelvic exam, the first time I opened my legs and somebody looked inside of me. And I think if you take the video and audio statement that I made when I was 12 years old and you hear me tell you what happened word for word, moment for moment, there will be no discrepancies in that statement. What happened happened. And I was there and my father was there and God was there. And as an adult now, it'll be 10 years, March 13th, since the first time my dad molested me. And well, it's really between, me and him and God. We're the only ones who were there. So anybody can believe what they want, but I know what happened and so does he.
How's your relationship with your dad now?
We're working it out. I didn't speak to him for a long time, and recently I reached out to him because I came out of a really abusive relationship, and well, I said, okay, Dad, I need you. I need your help. I'm struggling right now. I don't have any money. I need help with one, let's rekindle, let's put the past in the past. Okay, you want to have a relationship with me, you want to make amends, so help me out. And he let me down. I haven't spoken to him in a couple of weeks, and I've been really, really toughing it out. Like I just got my street equipment back, my street performing equipment, and like I'm just now like in fairly stable housing, and he's had plenty of opportunities since I've been like estranged from my family. He's had plenty of opportunities to make amends and to help me, and has not taken them. I've been let down every single time I reached out to him. And so now I'm just like, it's dead. Like it's more dead than a possum on the street, on the side of the road, guts out, squashed.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're better off without him?
Yeah.
Do you feel you would have made better decisions in life if you would have had a better dad?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's actually why I reached out to him this last time I did. I said, okay, I'm having problems. I've been having these problems with my self-worth. I need you, Dad. I need you to be a father. Let's forget about how you fucked up and just, help me. Show me how to, how to value myself. My mother, she taught me how to be a woman, how to keep myself clean, how to make sure I look good and smell good. But there's something about a father with his daughter. There's something that, oh Lord, I'm about to get emotional. There's something about having a solid father in your life as a girl and as a woman that it really affects your relationships with men and how you perceive men, and how you approach those relationships. It's really important for girls to have a solid father in their life.
So a father role in his kid's life, you feel is very important?
Yes.
But to ask you a controversial question, do you think a woman can do a man's job? Do you feel that a woman can be a father?
In some ways, yes. In some ways, my mother was a father to me. She worked hard. She made sure we ate and we were clothed and we had a place to sleep. But, and I'll say this, my mother didn't have a solid father figure. But I think in the material ways of being a father to children, yes, a mother can do that. But and I'm not a boy. I'm not a man. I can't speak for a man and his mother. I can speak for a woman and her mother. And my mom cannot teach me how to interact with a man. She can teach me how to cook, but she can't really show me what it means to be a good wife if she has no example herself, and if her marriage is in shambles.
Right.
It's just about examples. I have so many examples of what not to do, but I don't have any examples of what healthy love looks like. And yeah.
Well, on my channel, I interview a lot of women on the street who's in a escorting lifestyle. Do you think that played a big part in their life of not having a father? Do you think that played a big part in most of them life of why they do what they do?
I think it could have. I won't say 100% because, you know, I've had friends who were strippers whose dad was like, cool, okay, you know. But I also think for the most part, yeah. A lot of the things that we do as women, when it comes to interacting with men and sharing our bodies with people, it's definitely a direct reflection of our relationship with our father. Because I wouldn't, I know half the shit that I've done in the last 6 years, I would not have done if my dad hadn't just completely fucked over my mind.
So when Father's Day come around each year, how is that for you?
Ooh. Well, Father's Day, before I became estranged from my family, it was okay. Like, I would call my dad and say, hey, happy Father's Day. Never really got him anything, but he seemed happy enough to just to receive a phone call. I haven't called him and told him happy Father's Day in years. And actually my sister lived with him for about a year last year, and I didn't call him and say anything. You know, my sister, she calls me, she's like, oh, dad is upset that you didn't call him. Well, you make your bed and you lay in it. But for me, it's not as emotional as it used to be. Last Father's Day, I went and took myself out to dinner, you know, and I wanted to speak again on like the fatherly roles. And like, I have a sister who's younger than me, and she, you know, dad's not really in the picture, right? Mm-hmm. And she's got this boyfriend that I don't like. When she sees this, she's gonna be so mad at me. But I don't like him, okay? And he knows I don't like him. Mm-hmm. But there's things that, as an older sister, that I'm trying to take on, like that fatherly role of like, okay, I got her a nice Valentine's gift, and I'm gonna take her on a trip for her birthday, and like just do things that like a man is supposed to do if he loves you. I mean, not everything, right? But you know, I would say like in the material world, I can show her that much. Yeah.
Okay, so how's your relationship with your mom now?
We're good now. We're on good terms. Okay. For a long time, we resented each other. Her, I guess, because things were just so good and so perfect, and what came from my mouth shattered it all. And for me, my resentment was from, you know, her lack of belief, her lack of support, and not showing up for me when I didn't lie. But now, you know, we've spoken about it, and it's all good now. You know, I don't spend as much time with her as I should, I think. But at least I know now, like, if I really, really need something, I can call her and she'll help me out.
I heard you say music is your outlet. So
one of them.
One of them?
Yeah.
What's your others?
Writing in other ways, not just songwriting. Dancing, even though I don't dance very well. Let's see, I love to read. That's been my main outlet my whole life. Just getting into a whole other world and just forgetting about the reality that you're in. I like to take walks. I just like to just lay out in the sun and the grass. Yeah.
How long have you been into music?
Ooh, I guess there's like levels to it. I've been into music, I guess, my whole life. You know, I come from a family of musicians. My father is a well-known musician here in New Orleans. And I grew up hearing music in church and sitting backstage at Jazz Fest in the trailers and, you know, sitting in the studio and shh, be quiet. You make too much noise, it's going to pick up on the speakers and in rehearsals and things. So it was always something that was in me, I think, but I was so shy when I was younger. Like,
you were shy?
yes, so shy. I say this all the time. I was so shy I couldn't order a burger at McDonald's. Really. Like I would, Mom, you know what I like? You know I want the hot and spicy, Mom. You got to order it yourself. I just walk out the store. I go sit in the car.
It's hard to believe that you were shy because I seen you perform and sing your songs and you're not shy.
I mean, you put the microphone in my hand and it's like all of that goes away. I don't care what I look like. I care what I sound like, but only to myself. And, you know, just I'm not self-conscious anymore. I'm totally at peace.
So musically, it just frees you of everything.
Yeah. Singing, it makes me take deep breaths through my stomach. Like, it's really, really calming. But I've been singing professionally for 3 years. I started singing when I was 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah.
Who was your musical influences?
I'll give you 5.
Go.
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, Bob Marley.
I thought you was going to name a bunch of women.
There's a few. I like to start with the men because I respect and value men.
Okay.
So Bob Marley, Stevie Wonder, Anita Baker, yeah, Shaka Khan. Okay, Shaka. Let me see. Roberta Flack. Those are like my top 5 musical influences.
If you had to pick one, who would be your favorite?
Roberta Flack.
Roberta Flack.
Yeah. Because I sang her songs before I sang anyone else's. I remember as little girls, me and my sister would sing Killing Me Softly in the bathtub together. And, you know, she'd sing the lead and I'd harmonize with her. And, it was great.
Okay, what made you get into street performing?
My first husband.
Do explain that.
So, yeah, I met this man and I moved to New York with him. And, we went to Hawaii first. That's really where I started street performing. He encouraged me to sing because he'd heard me sing and he was a singer. And I figured in Hawaii on the strip in Waikiki, you know, they're tourists. Those people are never going to see me again. So I'm standing there with the crude setup, speaker, microphone, bucket, shaking, singing Best Part by Daniel Caesar and Her, shaking.
Yeah.
So we went from Hawaii, we went to New York, and I really came into my confidence, 1 in the subway station and 2 at Ashford and Simpson's Sugar Bar. Valerie Simpson heard me sing. Me and my ex-husband, we sang a song that her and her husband wrote. And oh my gosh, she loved it. She liked my voice. And I was like, okay, yeah, I've got something here. So when I came back to New Orleans, I got my own setup and I was busking out here. And I mean, I've been hightailing it since.
When you say busking, what is busking? Explain that to people who don't know what that is.
I mean, I don't know specifically. I think busking is just another word for street performing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, like, the origins of that word, though.
Okay. Have you ever played any clubs, bars, concerts, weddings?
Yeah. So yeah, Ashford and Simpson Sugar Bar. In 2020, I did Harlem Week and Rise Up NYC, those festivals with the Uptown Dance Company. So I sang and danced. We did a Marvin Gaye tribute. Here in New Orleans, I've sang with the band at Two Fat Vegans. This is a really cool vegan place. They've got their hot sausage po' boys. It's vegan, but it really tastes like hot sausage.
It's good.
I've performed pretty much up and down Bourbon Street, Funky 544, Tipsy Trumpet, let me see, 3090, Maison, BMC, you know, most of the clubs up and down Bourbon. The Bourbon O Bar. That was my longest stint.
Okay. Have you ever played with any well-known musicians that are any New Orleans musicians that anyone might know of?
Yeah. You know, the first musician here in New Orleans to hear me and say, "Oh, you got something," Russell Baptiste. Rest in peace, rest in power, Russ. He really is dear to my heart because he listened to me. He didn't say anything to me for probably like 2 months. And he said, "Okay, I heard you up there doing your thing." And he watched me every Monday at D-Max in Mid-City. He said, come and rehearse with my band. Come check us out. I've also played with Daryl Johnson, the original bass player of the Neville Brothers.
No, you have a Neville connection?
Yes, I don't really want to speak too deeply on that one, though.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
Do you have any original material?
I have so much original material. None of it's released at the moment. What is it? It's March 9th? Mm-hmm. Okay. As of today. But I have recorded a demo and I like how it sounds. And I'm looking to put out a few singles in 2024 and have my album, I have a full album written. Like all of these things are written. I just have to record it. So by February of next year, I'll have a good catalog of music out there for the world to hear.
Okay. Well, I told you off camera, and I'm going to let you know on camera. You know I'm starting this record label up. I would love to get you on my label.
Yes, I'm here for it.
I see how you tearing them YouTube shorts up. Oh man, you doing numbers. You got comments, you got likes, you got views, you got it. You know, I noticed that when I first saw you perform, and I got a good ear and a good eye for music. And I noticed that myself because I've been into music all my life. So when I see how people are reacting to you on the street, when or whenever or wherever you perform, or even on the YouTube shorts, that's just confirmation for me. Yeah. And I you got it.
It's just time to show the world. I can present to you Paris as Shaka Khan, Paris as Anita Baker, Paris as Michael Jackson, Paris as such and such. Who and who? Who is Paris?
Right. Because I done sat there with you a few days, a few times, a couple of times, and people come up to you like you known already. And they ask you for your pictures. They want a hug. They want your social media if you have it. You would think that you was already I guess you could say like famous or whatever, because you got something. I don't know what that word is. Je ne sais quoi. We say that at the same time.
I don't know what. Je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, you got that. You got it. You know, and man, it's time to get it out there and share it with the world. I need No Judge Zone to do 1 million views on this one. You know, at least some high views. You know,
yeah.
We gotta get it. We gotta get your material out there. You know, and I'm gonna do my part of you know, getting your songs out there, getting a music video on you. You know, because time don't wait for no one, and you don't want to turn around and you be, old and still trying to do it. You're right.
I gave myself a time frame last year. But by the time I'm 25,
okay,
I'm 22 now. I think 3 years is enough time. As long as I'm constantly working towards it and chipping away at it. My ultimate goal is not fame or notoriety.
Mm-hmm.
It's like healing. It's like putting.
You saying what I'm thinking. I can see your story, along with your gift, resonating with others who done been in your position. And I can see you helping and healing other women or girls who done been through the same thing that you have been through.
That's my whole ultimate goal. I sing for the children. I sing for the whores. I do my best to be as Christ-like as possible. And the music is just a way to reach people, because people really listen when I open my mouth to sing.
Speaking of Christ-like, let me ask you, I'm glad you brought that up. Are you a spiritual person at all?
Yes. Okay. I consider myself to be a woman of substance.
Okay.
I go to church every Sunday, almost every Sunday. I didn't go to church today, but I go to church most Sundays. And I walk with my ancestors, and I dibble and dabble with some herbs and things.
Do you mind sharing with us your spiritual belief? Are you Christian? Are you Muslim? Are you Jehovah? What?
I'm a
Jehovah
woman of
Witness?
substance.
A woman of substance. Okay, I like that. We're gonna leave it like that. So you say your music is not on any platforms right now?
Not right now.
Okay, we're gonna work on that, because I know there's people definitely waiting to hear your music.
Yes, they've been waiting.
Okay, so I got you. I got you.
I'm waiting. I wake up at 4 a.m. and I'm like, where's Third Eye?
Okay, do you have any contact information for anyone who might want to reach out to you to do a gig, to sing, or at a concert, wedding, festival, or anything like that? Now, before you say it, don't give out no phone numbers, because they have some weirdos. They have some great fans, but then you got the weirdos too. So
the weirdos, they get weird on social media too. I've had cash apps from weirdos too. But so I do weddings, corporate gigs, birthday parties, like cover gigs in clubs and bars, things like that, hotels. You can find me on Facebook first. I'll start with Facebook. A lot of people use that. Mm-hmm. Paris J, first name Paris, last name Jay. On Instagram, it's Patiently Paris. That's where I spend most of my time, on Instagram. So I don't know if people know how to spell patiently. Should I spell it out?
They can Google it.
Yeah, okay. Patiently Paris on Instagram. If you'd like to, send a little money my way, that'd be cool too.
Okay, come on. What's your cash app?
My cash app is also Patiently Paris. Support artists. I'm not starving. I don't say that. That's a curse.
You have a TikTok?
Yes, I do. My TikTok is Paris Persist. PERSI.
You like them P's.
PERSISTS. Paris Persist. I'm persisting. This will never end. I have so much to look forward to. And I'm very patient with myself.
Yeah. Ooh. supposed to. Gotta get my credit right. I've been staying up all night, been meditating on my life, balancing all my chakras, affirming what is true for me. I do it real easily. I'm wealthy, I'm healthy, I'm at peace. I deserve respect. I'm wealthy, I'm healthy, I'm at peace. I deserve respect. Success is coming my way. I'm not here to play. No, I'm not here to play. Vibrating higher than high. I see with my third eye. Yeah, I see with my third eye. Living life just like I should. Calm, cool, and collected. Standing on my boundaries. Staying true to me. On the grind every day. Manifesting a better life. Watch it all fall in place. I'm loving this new space. I'm wealthy, I'm healthy, I'm at peace. I deserve respect. I'm wealthy, I'm healthy, I'm at peace. I deserve respect. Success is coming my way. I'm not here to play. No, I'm not here to play. Vibrating higher than high. I see with my third eye. Yeah, I see with my third eye. Success is coming my way. Not here to play. No, I'm not here to play. Vibrating higher than high. I see with my third eye. Yeah, I see with my third eye. Yeah, that's third eye. Let's stay together. I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do, it's alright with me. 'Cause you make me feel so brand new. And I want to spend my life with you. It seems since we've been together, loving you forever is what I need. Let me be the one you come running to. I'll never be untrue. Oh, baby, let's stay together. Loving you whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. This is my favorite part of the song. Ooh, 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 yeah. Whether times are good or bad, happy or sad, why people break up, they turn around and make up.
color by Al Green.